Going on to Jerome's. So for many years, Danielle Hunter has been a physical freak. He's been a force of nature. He's been one of the most underrated edge rushers in the National Football League, and he will always be one of my favorite Vikings because quiet professional, does his work, team captain, but really leads by example, plays the run, which can't be said about all Tier 1 edge rushers. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Also, the fact that he never complained about his role. Like, he played the left side, strong side, getting beat up by tight ends and getting chipped constantly, having to play the run, and he still put up numbers. And he was a fantastic player, had a career year in 2023, shutting up all the haters and the losers because, remember, had the herniated disc. Takes on new meaning now. Back in 2020, cost him the season. Also the torn pec in 2021. Stayed healthy for the last 2 years, proven that he can be scheme agnostic. Grew up in a 4-3 with Zimmer, converted to a 3-4. Had a career season with Flores last year. He had 80 pressures, career high 16 and a half sacks, tied for the league lead with tackles for loss with Max Crosby. And thinking was, okay, Danielle's 29. He's going to be 30 in October. Probably still has 3, 4, 5 years left of his absolute prime. Are you going to pay Danielle? All right, but the Vikings decided to go in a different direction, picking up Jonathan Grenard from the Texans as well as Andrew Van Ginkel from the Dolphins. Basically, for what the price, you got two edge rushers at the same time, man. Basically, for slightly over the price of what Danielle was going to get in the market, and Danielle got paid. Danielle got paid, so everyone is happy. Tom Pelissero, go. 4-time Pro Bowl defensive end Danielle Hunter is signing with the Texans, sources tell me in Rap Sheet. Agent Zeke Sandu with Clutch Sports negotiated the deal for Hunter, who has 87.5 career sacks and is still only 29, like we said, 30 in October. And, yeah, I mean, it just looks good. I don't know if they've retired number 99 yet, so 99 could be a problem. Otherwise, what number? I think he wore 94 at LSU. Doesn't matter. Numerology podcast coming soon. Also, full details of the deal. This is important. So, Danielle grew up outside Houston, the pride of Katy, Texas. So it is a homecoming, and we've actually talked about how Houston made a ton of sense. Makes a ton of sense. Now, after 9 seasons in Minnesota, he joins his hometown team on a 2-year, $49 million deal, which includes $48 million guaranteed, max $51 million with incentives. Now, this is important because Danielle, in the day, with the Vikings, signed a 5-year, $72 million extension, and that thing at $14.4 a year was already defunct. It was already behind the market. Plus, the problem with long-term deals is once the guaranteed money is evaporated, usually after year 1, sometimes year 2, I mean, the team has full control over the player at below market rate, and it had been an issue with Danielle over the last couple of years. They redid his contract once with Spielman. They did it twice with Kwesi, just to get him close to market rate. Last year, they got his compensation up to around $20 million. So, I mean, props to Danielle and props for the team for doing that. So, yeah, now Danielle wisened up and he signed a short, nearly fully guaranteed deal, and he's able to hit the market again when he's going to be 31, going to be 32. And I think will still be in his prime. And in terms of edge rusher contracts, so reports coming out this morning that he was looking for the Brian Burns deal. The 5-year, $141 million deal. Probably wasn't going to happen. But he slid in about where we expected, just slightly above Montez Sweat and his deal with the Bears, or Rashawn Gary, his deal with the Packers. So he's going to average just slightly less than $25 million per season on that 2-year deal. So he got paid. He gets to go home. No state income tax and taxes as well. So Danielle Hunter is good to go. And like I said, he'll always be one of my favorites. The pride of LSU. That was the start of the Skull SU run. It was really good. 2015 third-round pick, number 88 overall. One of the better value picks in Vikings franchise history. And it was controversial at the time, too, because Danielle only had 4.5 career sacks. But that spoke to his dedication to winning, because he could have pissed and moaned, he could have transferred, he could have gone to a school where he could put up 20 sacks in a season. He's fully physically capable of that. But at LSU, his job was to absorb bodies, absorb linemen, free up the linebackers, and occasionally rush the passer. That's what he did. All right, but physical freak, and props to Spielman and Zimmer for turning him into one of the best edge rushers in the game. 87.5 career sacks, which is 6th all-time on the Vikings list, slightly ahead of Jared Allen, slightly ahead of Everson Griffin. 13.2% career pressure rate, which is pretty bleep insane. Like we said, considering that he spent most of his early career on the close side of the offense, so left side, strong side. So he was rushing against right tackles and tight ends and fullbacks, and also generally in the right-handed quarterbacks field division. So again, I mean, Danielle. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites, man. Now, I don't think that the NFL is scripted, but the Vikings will be hosting the Texans this year. Welcome back to Neil. Also, Jonathan Grenard as well as Blake Cashman outside. How about that? A revenge game. Oh, basically, the Vikings traded Danielle to the Texans for Grenard and Cashman, which is kind of funny. And also, the Falcons will be returning to U.S. Bank Stadium with Kirko. I wonder if they'll have him blow the Gallahorn that night. I don't know, man. But also, you know, it's a move where, yes, it's best for the Vikings. They move on. They get younger. Danielle's able to get a big-time paycheck, as well as, I mean, the Texans are going to be legit. I mean, they signed Autry, and also with Danielle and Will Anderson, that's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, man. They got playmakers all over with D'Amico Ryans and that defense. The Texans are going to be a force. Plus, Stroud doing the damn thing. Woo, woo. Let's go Texans. Plus, I am so happy that Danielle did not sign. I'm so happy that Danielle did not sign with the Bears. I'm so happy that he did not sign with the Lions. I'm just really happy there. But like I said, it does make me feel a little bit melancholy because of those great Zimmer defenses, you know, that peaked in 2017. So Linval, long gone. Everson gone. B-Rob gone. Barr, Kendricks are gone. Xavier Rhodes is long gone. Terrence Newman, definitely long gone. Sendejo, make football violent again. He gone. Now Danielle gone. Harrison is the only one left. From those great Zimmer defenses, man. And Harrison is probably going to get cut or retire. So, I don't know, man. But I know that some Texans fans will be watching this video. You guys got yourself a pro's pro. He's fantastic. He's just a great teammate, great on the field, selfless, and he's going to be a stud for you guys. So I absolutely love to see it. But your thoughts are thoughts. Danielle Hunter signs with the Texans, and the Vikings turn the page. Bob Seeger, let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.